And with that introduction, I would introduce the one candidate that we weren't able to get in touch with in time to get him into this lineup tonight. But I did invite him to stop by and just very quickly introduce himself. Mr. Rick Roth, also candidate for CD18.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. The funny part about this, folks, is I've been following these guys around for several months already. I decided to run back in December and was not really comfortable because I never run for public office before. So I've actually heard these people debate several times. I've been with them in one debate or one chance to speak. My name is Rick Roth. I'm native of Palm Beach County, small business owner for 30 years. I'll put the onus on me. I was not in the loop. I missed the invitation, didn't know about it until the last minute, so it's all my fault for not being able to participate tonight. Really looking forward to getting to know you folks. I used to go fishing over here off of Port Salerno. Used to be able to camp out coming in the inlet there. So I'm a native of Palm Beach County, been here all my life. Did not move into the district from someplace else to be a candidate. But I am very concerned for our country, and I think I share the same issues that you do. And I've been fighting those same issues as you have for 30 years as a small business owner. Thank you for the opportunity, Don, to be here. I'm looking forward to a great forum. How about you?
I certainly am too. Thank you so much. Rebecca Negron, you drew number one by not being the last one to draw.
Thank you.
Would you rather stand or would you rather sit? I was just going to pass the mic stand if that could work for you. But if you'd like to stand, go ahead.
I'll stand here, that's fine. I want to thank you all, start by thanking you all for coming, because to me this is American democracy at work. So thank you all for coming. To me, this really should be, again, America's moment. When we show the world what it means to have the courage and the character to lead. There's only one problem. We are letting the world lead us. And that leads us fearing today what the future will hold tomorrow. I grew up in a tight-knit family. We were grounded in faith and dedicated to serving others. These three things, faith, family, and community, to me are the foundation of what makes our country great. But it was my mom who struggled with a fatal heart problem for years without complaint, who taught me a valuable lesson about what to do when any of us are challenged. And that is to never give up. That is why, as a nurse for 15 years, I took on a system that was driving us to spend more time on paperwork than taking care of patients. It's why, as a school board member, I fought policies that are fostering underachievement, that are basically teaching our children to believe in little and trust in nothing. To me, also all around us every day, I see people that are taking on the challenges that face our country. To meet people like Kate Boland, who started the Center for Constitutional Values. Casey Traylor, who started an organization to fight All Aboard Florida that is going to send trains barreling through our communities. People like Chuck Harvey and Gloria Fano, who speak out against Common Core and the devastating effects it is bringing to our students. People like Pam Durham, who works for CareNet, who is fighting to save the lives of unborn children. I am running for Congress because of them. I want to take their message to a place that long ago stopped listening to us, stopped working for us, and they stopped fighting for us. I believe that we can, as a country, once again, take on those challenges, and that is what I will do. As a nurse, as a school board member, as a community advocate, as a wife and a mom, I have never shied away from doing what's right, fixing what's wrong, and making things work. I will not be silent when our rivers and estuaries are polluted, threatening our very way of life. I will not be silent when a president makes executive orders that negotiate with, tamper with, or give away our Second Amendment rights or any of our rights. We must stop spending money that we do not have. We are piling debt onto the backs of our children, a debt they will never be able to repay. And we must start treating our veterans with the care they need and the respect they deserve. And I believe we absolutely must repair a foreign policy that is refusing to support our friends and stand tall against our enemies, because tyranny thrives on weakness. I believe that God is calling each one of us for such a time as this. Each of us, to me, I believe, plays a part in bringing back the America that we grew up reading about in our textbooks. And not just bringing back what was best in America, but also, to me, we need to take care of the issues that are facing us today. We need to resolve the discord between rich and poor, black and white, the protected and the unprotected. We need to bring back the American dream and work to bring back the American dream once again for those willing to work for it and willing to fight for it. I am Rebecca Negron, and I am running for Congress to change the worst in government by rallying the best that lies in all of us. Thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty damn good. Thank you all for coming out. You're all patriots. You all care. You voted with your feet tonight, and you showed up. So that's patriotic. That's the old America and a new America. I'm Mark Freeman. I'm running for Congress. I'm asking for your vote to be the next congressman from CD 18. I'm not a politician. I'm an outsider. I'm a doctor. Like you, I've had a belly full of what goes on in Washington. We got double dealing in the White House. We got a guy in there who plays golf more than he governs. We all know he wasn't elected for that. I'm a conservative Republican, pro-life, pro-Second Amendment. My wife and I grew up in the same neighborhood. Our families knew each other. We went to the same elementary school. We went to the same junior high school and high school. We went to the same college. Our roots could not go deeper. My roots in America could not go deeper. I believe in the America where I was born and raised. An America that many of you can remember, but few of us can recognize today. That America must be the inspiration that we Republicans carry in our hearts as we fight to restore the Constitution to its rightful place of honor. For restoration must be what this campaign is about. We must restore the principle of accountability, the principle of achievement through hard work, the principle of honesty for fair dealing. We must restore the greatness of our past, even as we gaze to the greatness of our future. We must restore the principle that the world's best hope lies in an American universality. Here are my promises to you. Mark Freeman will fight to destroy radical Islam. Mark Freeman will fight to protect our borders so that America can be safe again. Having served as a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Naval Reserve, Mark Freeman is committed to taking care of our veterans. As a doctor, Mark Freeman is committed to repealing Obamacare. And Mark Freeman will be laser focused on creating jobs here in CD 18. What do I bring to the table? 20 years of experience in Medicare Advantage in preventive medicine, preventing events by 1/3 less morbidity and mortality. That means that Jack didn't have his heart attack, Mary didn't have a stroke. Very few people in the entire country have my breadth of knowledge on the clinical side of medicine and on the other side of the equation, the business side of medicine. Very few people. Maybe you could count them on one hand. That's what I bring to the table. We Republicans have a chance here in this election cycle to bring our hard-working middle class into our party. These middle class voters are angry. And a lot of upper middle class people are angry too. We know what we're against, the coalition on the other side. Women and minorities, young people, welfare people. We need to forge our own coalition. A coalition based on this anger in the middle class. It's a righteous anger. They know that they've been swindled. They know they've been cheated. So we need to restate to them our principles. That lower taxes, less red tape bureaucracy, results in a rising tide that lifts all boats. But the Democrats have no principles. Obama cares only for himself and power. Hillary Clinton cares only for herself and power. Bill Clinton cares only for himself and power. And that has run our country down. But not the spirit of the American people, which is the greatest spirit the world has ever known. That spirit goes forward. And we Republicans carry that spirit. With that spirit, we Republicans will rally the nation, and the nation will rally to us, and we will win a great victory in November. Thank you, and God bless you.